I am here to talk about something that I never thought that I would be talking about. Gas station sex enhancers. You heard that right. The pills that you see at the register right next to the beef jerky and the energy drinks. Yeah, I know your question. Hey, Rome, what does a gas station sex enhancer have to do with sports? My answer, hell if I know. Damned if I know. But apparently it does. Because yesterday, Jeff Passan reported that Major League Baseball issued a memo to players to warn them about, quote, the very real risk, end quote, of over-the-counter sexual enhancement pills. Now, that came after at least 2 players this year were suspended for PEDs and said that the banned substance in their urine came from these products. So where the hell do we even start with this? Gas station sex pills. Gas station sex pills. Like, we're not talking about that stuff that's advertised with the 2 geriatrics sitting in their matching bathtubs watching the sunset. It's not that. We're talking about pills with ingredients like horny goatweed. And no, horny goatweed nation, I'm not taking a run at you. Save it. Don't at me. But Passan's report does answer a question that I've always had. Who the hell buys this stuff? More importantly, who the hell buys it at a gas station? And the answer is at least 2 major leaguers. Again, Major League Baseball players, big leaguers, finely conditioned athletes who make a living with their body. Their body is their moneymaker. Body as temple. They're freaking Ferraris. And they're now topping off their tanks with some crappy regular gasoline. The Ferraris, man. You're supposed to be running on premium unleaded fuel. You're supposed to know exactly what you're putting in your body at all times. You're a professional athlete. But at least 2 of these guys are pumping sex peds. Well, sex PEDs. And they're buying them from a gas station. Hell, that's the 2 that we know of. How many others are doing it and just haven't been caught yet? I guarantee the 2 guys who got caught are not the only 2 guys doing it. Now, I'm not here to judge. If you need a little bit of help and can get it legitimately, do that. Now, just because I'm a middle-aged dude and I have never, ever once taken one of those pills, never, ever needed it, never, ever will, I'm not here to judge. Yes, I am. I'm judging the morons, not the ones who are getting the edge through legitimate means. Legitimate medical means for a legitimate medical problem. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about the morons who went to a gas station and said, hey, yo, give me $20 on 3 and give me a pack of Boss Rhino. Hey, and give me a pack of Crazy Rhino. Hey, you know what? I'll have one of those packs of the Rhino Bighorn. All legitimate products, and all probably right next to the Slim Jims. Again, I don't know about you. I don't need the Boss Rhino. But even if I did, no chance in hell I'm putting that in my system. And I'm just a middle-aged talk show host, not some extremely well-conditioned pro athlete, half my age. I mean, the hell is that? How about the so-called herb Viagra, which is either claiming to be Viagra made from herbs or Viagra made by a guy named Herb. Either way, I'm not going near it. I'm not going near it because I don't want to risk my chest or my heart exploding in my chest. Come to find out, buying something called Stiff Nights could lead to a failed PED test. Yeah, that or buying Stiff Nights means that you failed an IQ test. Apparently, it wasn't all the drugs and hookers that put Lamar Odom into a coma. He allegedly fell into a coma after taking some of that herbal Viagra. If that's not enough to scare you away from them, I'm not sure what is. I mean, seriously, what's going on here? How does this happen? How does even one person go there? And how many must be doing it that a league felt the need to drop a memo to tell all of them not to do it? Professional athletes need to be told not to get their sex PEDs from a gas station. I mean, that's a real thing. And again, I want to be so clear on this. Don't get this twisted. Don't come at me with, I've always had your back, Rome, but now you've gone too far. Don't come at me with, must be nice, Rome, that you don't need those pills, but I sure as hell do. You just lost a listener. No, I didn't. Not if you're listening. In no way am I making fun of somebody who needs medical help. That is serious. That is nothing to joke about. That carries with it so many different psychological and emotional ramifications. I am not making light of that. This is why you see a doctor and you get a prescription and you address it. What you don't do is grab a packet of Weekend Prince after you've filled up your gas tank and you start guzzling your 32 ounces, a big gulp. If you've got a medical situation, deal with it in a serious medical manner. Don't get it from the same place that sells Slim Jims and lotto tickets and ices. Like, I get it. Sexual enhancement issues are embarrassing. You probably don't want to talk about that with everybody. So that said, why would you get your help from some dude who is selling you cigarettes, body spray, and crappy sunglasses? Hey, let's see here. I'll take that outdated map. I'll take some of those weird homemade Rice Krispie treats. Oh, and a box of Black Ant over there. I'll take one of those. I mean, I didn't think this would be something that ever needed to be addressed, something that would ever need to be said. I had no idea people needed to be warned about taking a product named Rhino Zen Blackfire or Triple Power Zen or Power Zen Triple Gold. But apparently it does need to be said. And then it's got to be put down in a memo from the league. Like, imagine being that person in Major League Baseball who's got to sit down and compose that memo. You get out your finest MLB stationery, you put it into the office printer, and then you type out the following. Hey, dumbasses, don't buy gas station sex pills. Hey, and while you're there, don't lick the bathroom door either. Just to make this thing official, the memo reads, quote, sexual or male enhancement products present a very real risk for drug-tested players, and the high likelihood of contamination or unidentified ingredients in these products underscores the importance of consuming only those products that are NSF certified for sport. No way. They're not testing and certifying those products sold at truck stops and gas stations? No way. I thought that a product like Trio Power Zen or Power Zen Triple Gold were going to have to go through rigorous lab testing. I thought gas stations were only allowed to sell the finest sex pills available. Damn, what kind of world do we live in now where you can't trust gas station sex pills? Look, I've got no idea if these products do what they say they do. I mean, if the product's name is Titan or Libagro, how can it not work? But I do know this. They're unregulated. There have been numerous FDA warnings about them, and now they've got an MLB warning too. And apparently at least 2 of their players have failed PED tests as a result. Nice work, fellas. The only thing more embarrassing than failing a PED test is failing a PED test because you took gas station sex pills.